Hello student, I am teacher Neha here. I am going to teach you mathematics for the year 2020 and 21. So, today we will begin with Maths 1. Chapter number 1, that is linear equation in two variables. So now first we will learn what is the meaning of the linear equations in two variables. This chapter you study in the last year also, but still again I will repeat, that is our basic knowledge. So here the definition is given: an equation which contains two variables. The degree of each term containing variable is 1 is called linear equations in two variable. It is means what? If there is any equation is given there, yeah, any algebraic expression is there, if that expression contains two variables and the maximum index, that is maximum power of each variable, is suppose 1, then that equation is called as linear equation in two variable. For example, suppose we are going to take the example of the equation 5x minus 3y is equals to 8. So now in this equation there is two variable, that is x and the y. X and the y, these are two variables, and the maximum index, that is the maximum power of x variable and the y variable, is 1. So that is why this equation is called as the linear equation in two variable. So last year you studied the standard general form of the linear equation, and it is nothing but what? Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is a standard form of a linear equation where a is not equal to 0 and b is also not equal to 0. So then if it is not equal to 0, so it is means what? Then a and b is always equals to the real numbers. So real numbers means what? The numbers which start from the 1. It is either any fraction, irrational number, rational number, or yeah, decimal number. So this a and b value is belongs to any numbers except the 0. For example, if here we are going to take the example, it is another example, that is 3x is equals to 4y minus 12, or that is 3x minus 4y plus 12 is equals to 0. So this is the example of the linear equation in two variable. If you saw, so you can see there are two variables, that is x and y, and the maximum power, that is the maximum index of this both the variable, is nothing but the 1. If we compare these examples with the standard form of the linear equation, so here we will get the example is nothing but is what? It is what? 3x minus 4y plus 12 is equals to 0. If this example we compare with the standard form of the linear equation, and standard form is what? Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So at the a instead of a, in the example we wrote the 3, so a is nothing but the 3. Same by, so with the y, which is the coefficient here? Minus 4. So the b value is nothing but the minus 4, and c is equals to what? 12. So always keep in mind the with the x variable, whatever the coefficient will come, that is the value of the a. With the y variable, whichever the coefficient, either it is decimal number, irrational number, yeah, negative number, positive number, that is the value of the b. And c is always the constant term, that is it is the without variable, so it is called as the constant term. So now might be in board exam they will give the some example, yeah, might be for the multiple choice question they will give the one expression and they will ask you identify whether the given example is the linear equation in two variable or not. So that type some questions I mention here, and it is given in your textbook also, page on the page number 1. So what is the question? Is the given equation is linear equation in the two variable? So first example is what? 4n plus 3n is equals to 12. So my dear student, always remember, it is not always they will give you x and y variable. Sometimes they will give the mn variable, the mn, xy, m, any variable they can give, a, b, C, D, anyway, but just you have to, the variable is nothing but the any alphabet. So now here the first example is what? 4m plus 3n is equals to 10. So now we have to identify whether it is the linear equation in two variables or not. So according to the definition, the first condition is what? Contains two variables. So in this example there are two variables. Yes, it is there. The first variable is m and second variable is the n. And after the next one is what? The degree of each term containing variable is the 1. So degree of both the variables, that is m and n, is 1. Yes, m variable maximum power, that is degree, is 1, and n variable maximum power, that is degree, is 1. So it means what? It is nothing but, this example is the linear equation in the two variables. So here you are going to write down, yes, it is a linear equation in two variables. And if they ask you write down the reason, so you have to write down these definitions there. Yeah, you can in your word also, in your language also, you can write down the maximum, it contains the two variable and the maximum index, the maximum power of both the variable is 1. So therefore it is a linear equation in the two variable. Now here we are going to go for the second example. Second example is what? Under root 2x minus 5 under root y is equals to 16. Now it is linear equation or not? So according to the definition, first condition is what? It contains the two variable. Yes, here in this example there are two variables, that is x and y. Now the next condition is what? We have to observe their degree, that is their power. So here the x maximum power is what? 1. But in the next variable, that is y, the y power is what? So my dear student, always keep in mind, whenever any numbers, if it is in a under root, so the power of that under root value is always is 1.5. So when without, we are going to write down without the root sign this y. So that time the maximum power of this y is nothing but 1.5. So that here the power is even 1.5. And according to definition, what is the condition? The variable having the maximum power is 1. So here the y variable power is 1.5. So therefore it is a no. It is not a linear equation. So here we are going to say no. It is not linear equation in two variable. Now the same example, but there is little bit changes. So what is it? See, under root 2x minus under root 5y is equals to 16. So it is a linear equation in two variables or not? So I will say yes, it is the linear equation into two variables. Why? Because see, it contains the two variables, that is x and y, and the maximum power of both the variables is nothing but the 1. If you are going to say that, ma'am, but here in this example under root 5 is given. See, according to definitions, I told you, they are say in the starting only, a is not equal to 0 and b is not equals to 0, but a and b are equals to any real number. So here it is the rational numbers, yeah, it is under root. So it means what? That the coefficient of x and y, they are any numbers. So that time you can, so we have to not concentrate on that coefficient, we have to just check the variables and their maximum power. Here it is either negative number, decimal number, rational number, irrational number, yeah, fraction, whatsoever. If we have to check their power, if their power is 1, then it is the linear equation in the two variables. So here I'll answer is what? Yes, it is the linear equation in the two variable. Now the next sum, that is the fourth sum. The fourth sum is what? 0x plus 6y minus 3 is equals to 0. So now it is linear equation, yes or no? So now observe the first variables of the equation. Yes, here is x and y, it means it contains two variables, and the maximum index here also 1, here is also 1, means the maximum index, that is power of both the variable, is 1. But if you see that, So here the coefficient of the x variable is 0. So it is means what, the first term of this linear equation is nothing but 0, and in the definition they are saying a is never equals to 0. So that's why here it is not an linear equation. Why? Because when we are going to compare this equation with the standard form, that is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. So here a is equals to, you will get 0, and if a is 0, it means what, this first term is 0, and then it means what, there is no first term in this equation. So that's why it is a not a linear equation in the two variables. Now same for the fifth one. If fifth one, see, if you are going to see the fifth one, the first term is what, 4 upon x plus y, 5 upon y is equals to 4. So now always keep in mind, whatever the variables are there in a linear equation, they are never at a denominator place. If they are at a denominator place, then it is not a linear equations in the two variables. Why it is not a? If you observe, the power of this is also 1 and it is also 1. When the power is 1, if that both the variables at the numerator place, it is the one rule of the indices chapter. If any numbers, that is the 1 upon 3 we are going to take, if we are going to take any fraction, and so here the 1 power is the 1, but if you are going to see the power of this 3, the power of this 3 is nothing but the minus 1. Why? Because it is at a numerator place. Whenever any numbers, any variables, if they are at denominator place, then the power of that number is always the negative number. So here the power of x and y is the minus 1, because they are at a denominator place. So therefore this equation is also not a linear equation in the two variables. So here we are going to write down, no, it is also not a linear equations in a two variables. Now the last sum we are going to see, that is what, 4xy minus 5y minus 8 is equals to 0. So identify whether it is linear equations or not. So now here xy variables, y variables, if we are going to take the total count of the equation variables, yes, here also x variables and here also y variables, means it contains the two variables. Now, so now that we are going to check the next one, that is the last in the polynomial chapter, you study how to calculate the degree of any expressions or any polynomial. So whenever in the first step, if you are going to take the examples of 4x y minus 5y minus 8 is equals to 0. So here x variable power is 1, y variable power is 1, and here again y, the power is 1. So when we are going to think about this first term of this equation, so whenever we have to take the count of the degree, so here the two variables and two variables having the degree 1 and 1, so their addition is nothing but what, 1 plus 1, 2. So it means what, in this term, in this first term, there are degrees nothing but what, 2. And according to the definitions, what they are saying, the degree of term containing variable is 1. But so here in this example, the degree of the first term containing variable is nothing but what, 2, because the two variables are there and their addition of both the variable degree is nothing but 2, and according to definition the degree should be 1. So therefore because of this reason it is a not a linear equation in two variable. Understood? Now the next we are going to see simultaneous linear equation, which you study in the last year also, and you solve the so many example based on the simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equation means what? When we think about the two linear equations in two variables at the same time, then it is called as the simultaneous equation. It means what? When we are going to take the any two linear equations, means suppose we are going to take this linear equation and this linear equation. When we think two linear equation at the same times and we try to solve them, and when we will get the value of m variable, if we are going to take the example of this, suppose we are going to take the example of this equation. What is first one? 5x minus 3y is equals to 8 and 3x plus y is equals to 2 y is equals to 2. And if you want to solve this equation, so now here both are the simultaneous equation, that is the linear equation. When these two linear equation we take together, so that equation is called as the simultaneous equations in the two variables. So how to solve? To solve the simultaneous equations, it means what? We have to find out the variable value of the x variable and the value of the y variable.